Zombie games are one of the most addictive genres on mobile, and I know many of you have been searching for new, hidden and offline zombie games that you can play anytime. No Wi-Fi, no lag, just pure survival chaos. Well, today, you're in luck. Because I've searched and picked you out the underrated titles and unexplored gems games most players don't even know exist. These are the top 10 hidden offline zombie games for mobile, Android and iOS, in December 2025. So without any further ado, let's dive straight into it. Resident Evil 4 Remake Mobile. Resident Evil 4 Remake Mobile brings one of the most iconic survival horror experiences to your phone with shockingly realistic graphics and intense third-person action. This mobile version captures the tension, atmosphere, and cinematic presentation of the remake, putting you directly into Leon Kennedy's desperate mission to rescue the president's daughter. From eerie abandoned villages to dangerous cult hideouts, every environment feels alive and terrifying. Enemies react smarter, combat feels heavier, and the over-the-shoulder shooting system works surprisingly well on touch controls. The game also includes improved lighting, detailed character models, and smooth performance that makes every encounter feel like a console-level experience. Whether you're fighting mutated villagers, solving puzzles, or navigating dark corridors with limited ammo, the game keeps you on edge from start to finish. Resident Evil 4 Remake Mobile is easily one of the most ambitious and visually stunning horror games available on mobile. 9. Alien Isolation.
It looks so much better than I was expecting. Yeah, it's right there.
Alien Isolation Mobile is pure survival horror at its finest, delivering a nerve-shattering experience where one wrong move could mean death. Set in a creepy abandoned space station, you play as Amanda Ripley, trying to uncover what happened to her mother. But the real threat is the Xenomorph, an unstoppable alien that hunts you using advanced AI. It listens for your footsteps, checks hiding spots, and adapts to your behavior. On mobile, the game maintains its dark atmosphere, immersive sound design, and detailed sci-fi environments. The touchscreen controls feel surprisingly smooth, and the lighting effects, shadows, and animations make everything feel incredibly realistic. You'll crawl under desks, hide inside lockers, and use gadgets to distract the creature while hoping it doesn't double back. Alien Isolation Mobile is not just a port. It's a fully faithful horror masterpiece that will keep your heart pounding from beginning to end.
Enough for us to work. Like, they've done a lot of context-based tap to interact tools, so you don't have to literally kind of tap the object.
8. The House 314. The House 314 is an offline psychological horror game that blends mystery, exploration, and mind-twisting storytelling. You begin inside a worn-down, seemingly abandoned house. But something is wrong. Each room hides clues, disturbing secrets, and supernatural forces that follow your every move. Unlike simple jump-scare games, the House 314 focuses on slow-building tension. You'll explore dim corridors, examine objects, solve puzzles, and uncover notes that reveal what happened in this cursed home. The game uses realistic graphics, atmospheric lighting, and haunting sound effects to create a heavy sense of unease. Footsteps in empty hallways, whispers and creaking floors make you feel constantly watched. As the story progresses, the house itself begins to change, revealing dark hidden sections and unexpected twists. The House 314 stands out as a unique offline horror experience with strong narrative depth, great visuals, and a chilling atmosphere that pulls you deeper with every step. Seven. Project Hazard. Project Hazard is an intense offline action survival shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world filled with mutants and deadly experiments gone wrong. You play as a lone soldier navigating abandoned labs, ruined cities, and dark underground facilities, all while uncovering the truth about a mysterious bioweapon outbreak. The game combines fast-paced gunplay with horror elements. Expect sudden ambushes, claustrophobic levels, and enemies that rush at you from the shadows. The graphics are impressive for mobile, with sharp textures, realistic lighting, and detailed character models. The atmosphere feels gritty and immersive, pushing you to stay alert at all times. Project Hazard features a solid upgrade system, allowing you to improve your weapons, gear, and abilities as you progress. Each mission feels unique, with different objectives like rescuing survivors, retrieving samples, or clearing areas infested with mutated creatures. It's a must-play for fans of offline shooters and sci-fi survival games. 6. Invention 2. Invention 2 is a classic offline zombie shooter that brings back old-school survival gameplay with modern improvements. You step into the role of a soldier fighting through a massive underground research facility taken over by mutants and infected creatures. The game offers fast-paced action, lots of weapons, and a constant sense of danger around every corner. Each area is filled with enemies, traps, and hidden resources that help you survive. The graphics are clean and atmospheric, with dark hallways, eerie laboratories, and flickering lights that make the environment feel dangerous and unpredictable. Invention 2 also gives players freedom to explore, collect ammo, upgrade weapons, and choose their own approach. Run and gun, or slow and careful. The sound effects enhance the tension, especially when you hear enemies growling behind locked doors. Simple controls, addictive gameplay, and a long campaign make Invention 2 one of the most underrated offline zombie adventures on mobile. 5. Burning Dead. Burning Dead is an action-packed offline zombie survival game that puts you right in the middle of a fiery apocalypse where every step could be your last. You play as a father desperately trying to rescue his daughter, and the emotional weight of the story adds a strong backbone to the intense gameplay. You'll be running through burning forests, abandoned highways, collapsing bridges, and zombie-infested villages, all while dodging fire, explosions, and waves of undead enemies. What makes Burning Dead stand out is how fast-paced and unpredictable each level feels. Instead of sitting still and shooting, you're constantly moving, climbing, zip-lining, sliding, and reacting to quick events that keep your adrenaline high. The game mixes parkour-style movement with survival mechanics, giving players a thrilling cinematic experience. If you enjoy rescue missions, zombie chases, and high-energy action, all without needing Wi-Fi, Burning Dead is a must-play. 4. Five Nights at Freddy's. This entry in the Five Nights at Freddy's series brings the franchise's trademark horror to mobile with even deeper tension, more advanced animatronics, and a darker atmosphere than ever before. You're placed in a locked facility filled with malfunctioning robotic mascots that become more aggressive as each night passes. Your only tools are cameras, lights, doors, and limited power, meaning every decision counts. What makes this installment different is how intelligently the animatronics behave, forcing players to stay alert while juggling multiple threats at once. The game uses sound cues, motion sensors, and visual distortions to build fear, making every moment unpredictable. The graphics are much more realistic, making the animatronics more terrifying and lifelike. Fans of jump scares, strategy-based horror, and tense survival gameplay will love this offline experience. It delivers pure fear, mind games, and suspense that pull you into long nights of surviving robotic nightmares. 3. The Walking Dead.
Flames are too low.
2. The Walking Dead 2 continues the emotional, story-driven adventure style that made the series famous, offering players a deeper and more intense journey through a zombie-ravaged world. This sequel focuses on hard choices, heartbreaking scenes, and survival decisions that shape the entire narrative. You'll meet allies, betray enemies, lose people you care about, and struggle to stay alive in a world where every resource is running out. The game blends exploration, quick-time events, character conversations, and action sequences that feel straight out of a movie. What makes The Walking Dead 2 special is its emotional storytelling. Your decisions matter, and the game remembers everything you do. The visuals, voice acting, and animations create an atmosphere that keeps you fully immersed in the struggle. If you enjoy narrative-driven survival games with deep characters and tough choices, this offline experience delivers one of the best zombie stories on mobile. 2. Subway Horror. Subway Horror is a tense, atmospheric survival horror game set in an abandoned underground train station filled with terrifying mysteries and dangerous creatures. You wake up alone in a dark subway system with only a flashlight and the distant sounds of something lurking in the shadows. The game shines with its psychological horror style. Jump scares are rare, but fear builds as you explore tight corridors, broken train cars, storage rooms, and tunnels that echo with haunting noises. You must solve puzzles, gather clues, search for tools, and avoid deadly creatures that roam the underground. The sound design is one of the strongest parts of the game, with echoes, footsteps, and whispers making every moment nerve-wracking. Subway Horror doesn't rely on action. Instead, it creates fear through atmosphere and suspense. If you love creepy, slow-burn horror games that you can play offline, this one will keep your heart racing. 1. The Bathroom. The Bathroom is a unique first-person horror game that turns a simple environment into one of the scariest offline mobile experiences you can find. The entire game takes place inside a public restroom, but don't be fooled, this is far from ordinary. As soon as you enter, strange things begin to happen. Lights flicker, whispers echo through the stalls. Shadows move on their own, and unsettling figures appear in places they shouldn't. The game uses claustrophobic spaces and psychological horror to create tension, making even the quiet moments feel uncomfortable. You must solve environmental puzzles, uncover what happened in this cursed bathroom, and find a way out before the entity haunting the place gets you. The sound effects, dripping water, footsteps, distant breathing, add to the fear. The Bathroom proves that a horror game doesn't need a huge world to be terrifying. It's tight, intense, unpredictable, and perfect for fans of short but deeply scary offline experiences. And that wraps up our top 10 hidden offline zombie games for Android and iOS in December 2025. If you found even one new game today, then my mission is complete. Tell me in the comments, which zombie game are you downloading first? And if you want more offline, open world, horror or shooter game lists, just say the word. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. More fire content is dropping soon. Stay safe and thanks for watching.